The Xbox Series X is packed with useful features, including one that saves a ton of storage space. Unfortunately, they're easy to miss unless you know where to look. So on today's episode of The Countdown, we're covering 5 things every Xbox owner should know. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for all of the best news and lists in gaming. Now let's get into it. Number 5. Gameplay on your phone. The Xbox One allowed you to easily record gameplay and upload it to your social media accounts, but the process was time-consuming. On top of that, who wants to have to post gameplay on their social media just to be able to watch it on their phones? Luckily, the Xbox Series X makes things 10 times easier. The days of uploading your clips separately are now over, as the Xbox app gives you instant access to all of your captured footage and screenshots with the click of a button. Now you can take your favorite sniping clips, kill streaks, and boss battles with you wherever you want. That's right, the Xbox Series X lets you take your favorite gaming moments with you whenever you want. Not too shabby. Number 4. Install what you want. Let's be honest, games are just too big nowadays. There are many games out there that take up close to 200 gigabytes, and if you're only playing one mode in that game, there's probably a whole lot of wasted space. Luckily, the Xbox Series X has streamlined the process to show players what portions of the game they can uninstall to free up storage. The Xbox One was able to do this for Modern Warfare, but it wasn't exactly an easy or straightforward process. The Series X plans to implement the feature for more games moving forward, making sure gamers will be able to download as many of their favorite games as possible. Number 3. Halo Easter egg. While most of our list consists of things you can do while playing your Xbox, our next entry can actually be found inside of the console itself. You heard that right. Inside of every Xbox Series X, you can find a carving of Master Chief, located on the console's internal fan system. Master Chief has always been the most iconic character from the Xbox universe, and we love that Microsoft hit a hint towards the big green Spartan inside of the new consoles. Now, we definitely don't recommend taking apart your Xbox Series X to see this Easter egg, unless you really know what you're doing. It's a pretty awesome Easter egg, don't get me wrong, but having a working Xbox is ever more awesome, so yeah, you should probably just keep it in one piece. Number 2. Remastered Classics. The Xbox Series X does backwards compatibility better than any other console out there. You might not be able to play PlayStation exclusives like Spider-Man Miles Morales or Ghost of Tsushima, but you can play your favorite Xbox, Xbox 360, and Xbox One games at a higher quality than they've ever been available before. With the Xbox Series X's new HDR technology, the console is able to bump up the frame rate and image quality of all of your favorite Xbox classics, bringing many of them up to 4K, 60 frames per second, and even 120 frames per second for some titles. Do you have a collection of old 360 games that you haven't touched in years? Well, it turns out you can revisit all those games better than ever before thanks to Xbox Series X. Number 1. Load before you buy. Nothing beats being able to buy a game you've been dying to play right when it comes out, but having to sit there and wait for it to install can get pretty annoying pretty quickly. It seems as if Xbox has noticed this as well, because the Xbox Series X has pretty much solved the problem. Now you can install new video games before you buy them, ensuring that they'll be ready to go the second you're ready to play them. Even if you still prefer physical copies, you can hop online, pre-install the game, go pick up the disc, and by the time you get home, it'll be ready to go. No more staring at the screen for hours waiting for your new games to be ready to play. Pretty cool, especially if your internet is as slow as mine. And that covers our list of 5 things you didn't know your Xbox could do. What is your favorite feature on the Series X? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to share this video with your friends and click that bell so you know when we upload. Don't forget to subscribe to ArcadeCloud News right here on YouTube for more of the best news and lists in gaming. As always, thanks for watching.